Welcome to the Best Things Podcast. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Don't forget to follow us on all the socials at Best Things Pod as well. Now, here are your hosts, Craig and Aaron.
Hello, Internet. Hi, Internet. Thanks for listening. I'm Craig. That's Aaron. Have you ever been in the situation where you needed a podcast?
Look no further.
But wait, there's more. Welcome to the show, everybody. That was a weird intro, but today we're talking about as seen on TV products.
Yeah.
We mentioned, if you listened last week, you mentioned to say, like, last week was not a heavy episode, but like when you're talking about kind of one specific person in their career, we even said after we hit end of record, like there wasn't a lot of room for us to be funny talking about Christopher Nolan movies.
No, it is what it is.
So that was not going to be a very TikTok. We're not going to get any TikTok viral hits on that one.
I have a feeling, though, this episode, it lends itself.
It does.
To
chaos is going to ensue.
Chaos, wild, crazy, insane, useful.
Yeah. I don't know where we're going with this either. There's no
rules. There's no map to follow.
Nothing, man.
This is
no idea. No idea where we're going.
This is I'd like to say this is an invention that I came up with, something called a little fly by the seat of your pants. And you can order one.
I can?
You can order a fly by the seat of your pants.
Do I just dial the number below?
Dial the number below. Just pay. You can get a second pair if you pay extra processing and handling fee.
It's probably $19.99. Shipping and handling. We accept these major credit cards.
It's $49.99, but you can have 3 easy payments.
That's right, yeah. So we're going to get into all that. We didn't mention this last episode either. You've been saying for a couple of episodes now, and I don't know if now is the time you want to do it, but you've been saying that you have something that you need to talk about, you need to rant about, you need to drudge up something from last year. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if this is the moment you want to do it or not.
Why not?
Okay.
This episode's as good as any because there's no roadmap for this. Whataburger opened in our town.
Oh boy. Yeah.
And at some point in the last year, we talked about Whataburger.
We did. Yeah. At length.
I made the comment that did get some, people's dander up on the TikTok.
Yes.
When I said, especially Texans,
yeah,
they're very touchy people. When I said that Whataburger was basically Sonic.
Yeah.
Do you recall that?
I do remember that, yeah.
Whataburger has now opened in our city.
That's true.
It's like the biggest thing that's happened, I don't know, maybe in the last 100 years.
There's only like now, Whataburger just came into Arkansas within the last year and a half.
Yeah.
And so we're only like one of 3 or 4 locations.
Handful.
Yeah.
I let it die down for a couple of weeks because I went and had it.
Yeah.
And I would like to update my thoughts on Whataburger.
Hold on. We're gonna reuse the. Yeah. Breaking news, everybody.
Today at 10 o'clock, I had Whataburger.
Yes.
And I am of the opinion and the belief that we are part of
a simulation.
This major prank that's going on.
Oh boy.
I feel more confident than ever that Sonic owns Whataburger. And they are punking us. They have somehow generated all of this buzz to show up and eat their food. It is literally Sonic. That's what it is. I had the burger again. It's a Sonic burger. It was an okay burger. It was not sit in line for 2 hours burger good.
I agree with that.
It was just a burger. And it tasted buns, the way it's made, everything, it's Sonic.
You're not totally wrong because I've also had it.
I say we need a Sonic burger and Whataburger on this.
I'd say let's
desk.
commit. We'll commit to do that next episode. Next time we're here, we're going to do it.
Because I feel it deep in my soul.
I will say the Whataburger onion rings are very good.
Okay, I haven't had those.
They're very different than Sonic's. They're like a beer batter onion ring. They're the star of the whole restaurant to me.
The other complaint,
from what I've had.
Okay. The other complaint I've got is I ordered the bacon cheeseburger. I paid $12.65 for the meal.
It's a little bit pricey.
When the person that was with me ordered, they just ordered the Whataburger meal. And then I compared to what I had and what they had. It's literally a difference in just bacon being on the burger.
Yeah.
I paid $4 more than they did for bacon on my burger. I will never again order the bacon cheeseburger at Whataburger. It was just so anyway, I've had some people reach out to me and ask me, have you tried Whataburger again? You know, have you formed a new opinion of it? And I went and I have tasted and I have tried and my opinion remains the same. But that there is this conspiracy. I think that Sonic has bought Whataburger. And they're not getting enough buzz on their own, so they're sending people to Whataburger.
I will say, I think Sonic has a wetter burger.
Wait, what?
A wet burger.
What is a wet burger?
Like it's overly greasy. It is soggy with moisture. With onions are wet. Everything's wet with Sonic Burger. I don't get that vibe with Whataburger.
Okay,
but I agree. The patty tastes
eerily similar,
very similar. And I mean, if you get it prepared the same way, yeah, I can definitely see where you're coming from. Yeah. So sorry, Texans. Now I have heard some people say who are from Texas and who live here now have said any place outside of Texas that they've had Whataburger has not been as good. That they think the conspiracy is that Texas is still keeping good Whataburger in Texas. So
you're telling me that Texans are so arrogant that they think that their Whataburgers are now superior to anybody else's Whataburgers.
That
that's the most Texas thing that I have heard today.
They're outsourcing and like, you know, it's just going on name alone.
Okay.
Outside of Texas, but the Texas ones are good. I've heard that too.
While I jest, I think that there could be some legitimacy to that claim. I've heard people from the Midwest make the same claim about Culver's. Like, if you don't have a Culver's up in Wisconsin or somewhere like that, your Culver's isn't as good. I don't know if it's a psychological thing or if it's real.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, you ready to start talking about as seen on TV stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that instead of Whataburger.
Before we can figure out the best thing, we have to talk about all the things. It's time for the thing about the things.
Okay, we're talking about as seen on TV products. And I think I wanted to do something real quick if we can before we talk about the products themselves.
Yes.
I think it would behoove us.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Any chance I get to throw in the word behoove, I want to do it. To talk about the man, the myth, the legend.
Hi, Billy Mays here for OxyClean, the stain specialist. Powered by the air you breathe.
Rest in peace, Billy Mays. Gone too soon. He was the GOAT when it came to infomercials, wasn't he?
You know, I was one of these weird kids that loved infomercials.
Yeah.
And I could watch Billy Mays. And I don't know if you remember or not, but before he passed, he had a show on Discovery doing infomercial stuff.
Yeah.
And I absolutely loved it.
His son actually is pretty big on TikTok, and he talks a lot about his dad. Like he's carried on some of that. He kind of sounds like him. And then the guy we thought, the other one I had to mention was the guy we thought would replace Billy Mays.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Is it Vince?
Hi, it's Vince with Sham Wow. You'll be saying wow every time you use this towel. It's like
He was like the heir apparent. Like he was. I think they overlapped a little bit.
Yeah, they did.
And you thought like he was gonna, take the reins at some point. But
here's my hot take.
Okay.
And that is, he's like the Aldi version of Billy Mays. I was never a Vince guy.
No, you were either a Billy Mays guy or a Vince guy.
Vince annoyed me. His whole fake headset.
Yeah.
Just the whole, he was trying
fake
too hard. Billy Mays felt convincing.
Vince was trying to sell you. Billy
Yes.
Mays was inviting you into his life.
Yes. 100%.
Okay, so we're talking. This was your pick, and I like it because it's going to lead to complete chaos.
Yeah, it better.
There are some wacky things that were on. I mean, kids today. This is old man ranting. Kids today have
None.
idea about infomercials.
Yeah, I wanted us to make sure that we talked about this.
Like
They have been robbed of this.
They don't wake up at 2 a.m. with their TV when they left it on and fell asleep.
Yeah, because nothing else was on then. Every channel was like infomercials everywhere.
So you would wake up to hearing Vince from ShamWow. And these were not only just 30-second commercials.
No. Some of them were 30-minute programs. An hour program.
And it was just a whole thing talking about, I would wake up in the morning, just sleep in my eye and just looking and I would just sit there and watch it because it was interesting.
Have a confession. A few months ago, I hadn't seen one of these infomercials in a long time, and I got on the YouTube.
Yeah.
And I watched a 30-minute long infomercial for the Vitamix blender. And I was shopping for a Vitamix blender at the time, and it popped up, and I was like, man, I haven't seen one of these in so long. I got to watch it.
In the age of streaming, you can watch whatever you want. You decided to spend
watch
30 minutes of your
infomercial.
life watching an infomercial.
And ever since then, this has just been burning within me to talk about something that probably a lot of our listeners, any listeners that are younger than us, probably aren't super familiar with.
They're not.
I mean, this was like an 80s, 90s. That was
the
the golden era of as seen on TV.
Because it was mostly because it was before the internet, and if you wanted information on something, like a lot of the things that we're going to talk about, some of the wackier ones are more recent. Let's be honest.
Oh, definitely.
Because they had to get more, there was no other way to market. Yeah, there was no other way to market this. But back then, if you had a neat invention, but nobody had quite picked it up yet, this was your avenue to inform people about what it was, because, it was a niche thing. It was novelty. And this was just a way to, explain everything. And, you couldn't just have a subscription or pop up your phone and just do a Google search and see the Amazon reviews. You had to just trust. And so this was that way. And there were so many of them out there that are iconic to, I think, most of our audience. I don't think we have a lot of Gen Zers listening to our pod.
Probably not.
This is for, your millennial, older millennial,
Gen X,
Gen Xers even. Like this is you're just sit back and as you're driving and just enjoy this week's episode. And if you're watching, hopefully you're not driving. Like hopefully you're comfortably on your couch or in the waiting room at your local DMV. Okay, why don't you kick us off? What's the first one you want to mention?
I gotta hydrate for this. Yeah. This is.
It didn't work.
Excuse me.
It didn't work.
I have been debating with some people recently on social media over brownies. Brownies are important to me. I think brownies are one of the best desserts that exist. And the best part of a brownie is the center. I'm not an edge guy. I want the center of the brownie.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Baker's Edge brownie pan? This is like the worst pan ever to exist for me.
If you like the middle, yeah.
Because this has this zigzag maze pattern through it.
Yeah.
So literally every single brownie is an edge brownie.
Yeah. My wife would love this. We've talked about it at length. Like, she is an edge person. She is the kind of person that she likes the edges, and then she likes to freeze the brownie to make it even harder.
These are, you can still buy these on Amazon.
Yeah.
$55.
That's
Can you believe that?
That's egregious. When I was thinking that's like a $20 thing.
20 at the most.
I pay less for my internet.
$54.99 to get this ridiculous pan that ruins brownies. But I remember watching these commercials for the Baker's Edge brownie pan.
Yeah. I don't know. I've gone back and forth in my life on which ones I like the most. But when I was younger, I absolutely liked the edges more. But I like the soft middle. It's soft. It's chewy.
I ain't gonna turn down a brownie.
It's true,
to be honest. But it's got to be. If I have my choice, I'm taking the middle brownie.
Yeah,
somewhere in the center.
Absolutely.
But what I will say is that while a lot of these products are ridiculous and they're crazy, from the reviews that I've seen, people say this pan actually does, because that's kind of the joke with a lot of as seen on TV products is,
does it really work?
They don't do anything. They don't work. This one supposedly holds up. So if you're that edge brownie person, and you want to ruin people's lives, like if you ate these brownies, do you see what's on top of these? I saw that and immediately thought, oh man.
Okay.
If Craig was not an edge person and he was given one of these brownies, he's going to get an edge brownie with sprinkles on it.
Yeah.
Like it would ruin his day totally.
Don't put too many things on top of your brownies. Okay. I'm fine with a little
brownie
bit, maybe some nuts in it. Now my mom makes some that have like espresso in it. Like an espresso, or
a lot of times we'll do like a peanut butter swirl in some.
Yeah. If you're going to do something, do like one thing.
Yeah.
But if you're going to do something in the middle, then you're going to do sprinkles on top and frosting, and you're turning it into a cake. It's a brownie. It's supposed to be. Are you a cakey brownie?
No, that's a cake.
Brownie?
It's got to be fudgy. Man, I will rant all day on this. People will absolutely drive me insane when they like, oh man, I make the best brownies ever. And they're like, oh wait, I thought you said brownies. This is a chocolate cake. Don't serve me chocolate cake and call it a brownie. Get that weak sauce out of here.
All right. What about this one? If it'll pull up.
Honey, turn off the light.
Has this ever happened to you? Presenting the Clapper. Lets your appliances turn on and off just by clapping. Clap on the music.
Clap on, clap off, the clapper.
This is got to be one of the most well-known products.
Which I should say this before, we have nobody's hit the Taco Bell yet.
I don't know what we're putting in the bracket. I was about to say,
I don't know what the criteria is for this.
Yeah. Because you could go most useful, you could go stupidest.
So I think before we get too far into the weeds here,
we got to determine this, don't we?
We do have to decide. This was your pick, so I'm gonna I defer to you.
Man,
do we want to do the funniest?
Okay,
do we want to do the best, like the most practical, and the one if you could only have one of these products, which one would you buy? Or we want to do the most outrageous? Because there's some outrageous ones on here too.
I picked the episode. You pick how we're doing it.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I'm passing the buck on this.
I mean,
because it could go either way.
Oh man, I don't know.
And it would be great. I don't own a whole lot of as seen on TV products.
I don't either. I have owned a couple.
So for me to say this is the most useful, I'm speaking from a place of no knowledge,
that's
which is what I do really well.
Yes.
Remember, that was supposed to be a T-shirt.
Yeah, our graphic designer he slacked off. He's fired.
If we could get him back.
he's fired. Okay.
Tell AI to do it.
Yeah, we do love it, AI. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Go ahead and give us another one while we figure it out.
Okay. The
This is such a visual thing. You're gonna have to look. If I can remember, I'll edit some of these in, like right in this area. Right here is where I usually put stuff when I think about it. So if it's there, awesome. If not, you need to go Google some of these things.
Here it is.
I drink a lot of water. I really have to go. People are waiting to tee off, and there's no restroom out here.
Guys, how many times has this happened to you?
This is not
Come
real.
on, you
He's
know
on
you
the
can't
golf
hold
course.
it in that long.
and he
Don't
needs to
worry,
relieve himself.
I've got the perfect gift for you. Introducing the Euro Club, the discreet sanitary solution for your urgent relief. Created by a board-certified urologist, it looks like an ordinary golf club.
Oh, but it's not.
It contains a
It does
special
not look like an
reservoir
ordinary-
You can
mounted to
unscrew the
grip
cap to this
relieve
thing.
yourself. The Euro Club comes with a special
is
towel
where
to
it
keep your
kills me.
privacy. And it appears to everyone that you're just checking out your club. At first it seems comical, but believe me, when you really have to go, it's a lifesaver.
You've got to look this up. You've got to look this up. The dude is sitting there. He's sitting there with a golf club between his legs, acting like he's about to putt, and he's relieving himself in the middle of the course. This is not a real product. This cannot be a real product. This is.
I'm sorry. I'm checking out.
I just decided we're going most ridiculous. All right, that's the bracket. We're going most ridiculous, and I'm taking this right now.
According to WatchMojo.com, this is the 8th worst as seen on TV product ever. It's 8th.
Okay, that's the new thing. We're gonna go worst.
Okay.
We're gonna go worst as seen on TV products.
Invented by a urologist. It looks like your average club. I am waiting for Rory McIlroy in the Masters next year. You know, he's an amen corner. He's supposed to, tee off. Where is he? Oh, he's over in the bushes with this green towel hanging over his area with his club, and he's just checking out his club.
Oh my gosh.
Who's carrying this around?
I don't know,
A
man.
container of pee that looks like a golf club.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know if you can still purchase this or not, but I have some friends who are avid golfers, and if I can find this,
Christmas
this year is
locked up.
I've got it nailed down. The Euro Club.
Oh my goodness gracious! Yeah, we're gonna go most ridiculous, worst products. Which I don't feel bad about. We'll sprinkle in real ones as well. Okay?
Yeah, there are some.
There's some legit ones, and I've got some numbers about like profitability and stuff like that. But you're right, we got to go goofy here. We just have to. I pulled up the Ranker article.
Yeah,
and they're ranking the weirdest as seen on TV products. The first one that pops up is Mind Control Lip Balm. And they don't give really any descriptions on any of this stuff, so they just leave it at that. But as seen on TV, Mind Control Lip Balm. No costly brain implants.
there was that time when everybody was like, "Oh, they're gonna microchip us."
No illegal doping. Make your family do and say anything you like for less than a can of beans.
Surely this is like a gag gift.
It's gotta be. There's no way people are gonna think that's real.
That
one is a real thing. I have seen this.
The poo trap.
The poo trap.
I had that on my list to talk about. The poo trap. It's you
It looks like this giant harness you put on your animal.
Harness it to your animal over their butthole, and they poop in a Ziploc bag, basically.
Yeah.
No poops, no oops. That's the selling point for it. Speaking of that, I saw yesterday up in, I don't know, somewhere in the Jonesboro area, a guy pulled in one of our meteorologists. He's like, "Hey, you want to see what I got in my truck?" He was like, "Well, yeah, with an intro like that, I do." So he took him over his truck, opened up the door. He had a kangaroo and a diaper inside of his car hopping around.
What?
And as soon as I saw it, I thought of the poo trap. Like,
Just randomly?
this dude that owns a kangaroo needs the poo trap. The Roo poo trap.
The Roo poo trap.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my goodness.
Have you, you've been married a long time.
Yeah. As long as you have, almost.
Yeah, yeah. You ever think that your marriage could be better?
I don't. That's a trap.
Never stop improving.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, I have the perfect product for you.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. It is called the Better Marriage Blanket.
Okay.
Yeah, you get this blanket, the marriage gets better.
But why?
Well, we're not.
But wait, there's more.
I'm just going to read.
We're going to lose every one of our subscribers.
We're not going to sugarcoat this. The Better Marriage Blanket is a comforter that absorbs your spouse's fart so that it doesn't stink up the bed. It's even advertised that the blanket uses the same fabric used by the military to protect against chemical weapons.
Oh my goodness.
The Better Marriage blanket.
Why?
Right here it is. Eliminate the odor of flatulence in bed. Only $29.95 plus shipping and handling. It comes in a twin size. Also available in queen and king. In case you're a married couple sleeping in a twin size bed, that's your number one option.
Hold on.
It will completely and quickly absorb the odor of flatulence. Not available in stores. You owe it to your marriage. And then at some point you realize that when you lay down, you're just wrapped up in a blanket that is absorbed full of
a year's worth of farts.
Have you bought the Better Marriage blanket out there? I want to know.
Yeah.
Has anybody found their marriage?
If you have bought any of these infomercial products, can you let us know?
Actually, I want to take this blanket.
You want to take it?
I want to take the fart blanket.
Where do you want it?
I'm going to put it at number 4 for now.
Okay. The marriage blanket is what I'm going to call it. Well, if you are in bed with that blanket and you have an intruder.
Oh, I've seen this one. I know where we're headed.
The next one I want to mention is the backup mattress shotgun rack. It is a literal, it looks like it's, okay, this will give you context if you're driving, you can't look this stuff up. At Christmas time, when you got to hang a wreath on a door, it hangs over your door and it just has a little lip there for your wreath to go on. There's basically 2 small ones that stick in between your mattresses that you just put your shotgun.
You just hang your shotgun right there by the bed.
Your shotgun right by your bed. There's no problems that could come by that at all.
This I would assume would be a good seller in the southern United States.
Oh, I'm sure people have this.
I do not know anybody that has this.
No.
But you're always looking for a place to put your shotgun when you go to bed.
Yeah.
I need it there. Here we go.
Oh my gosh. What else you got?
Do you remember the shake weight?
Yeah.
This is one that we've seen even in recent years.
Yes. It's been parodied, of course, as well.
One of the stores, this is probably why they're going out of business, Bed Bath & Beyond. You could find a lot of as seen on TV products there. And that was probably a bad business model. They were like, you know what? We should really get people in the store to buy these as seen on TV products.
Yeah.
Probably why they got under. But the shake weight, you would just shake this. Did you ever try one out?
I did.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I'm not going to read what's written here.
That's probably why.
It's. I think we would get an expletive.
We're a family show.
Rating on this.
We're a family show.
I'll read this part. Women are always trying to avoid the dreaded Oprah arms. So I don't know. Oprah's arms. I
guess.
And the shake weight is the revolutionary product that exercises your biceps and triceps. And it's not just for ladies. It says, obviously, in 6 minutes a day, this little guy will work its magic.
Yeah, I mean, the science is there. I mean, when I've been to the gym, that's one of the things you like to do. You're trying to pull. It's like restrictive weights or something like that. Resistance. Yeah. So I mean, the science is there, but it's makes you uncomfortable.
This was named number 2 worst as seen on TV product by Watch Mojo.
That surprises me. Big yawn. Again, we're doing these episodes at night now, so my body hasn't adjusted. I'm gonna take a break for just a second from the weird and chaotic and hilarious to mention some of these other things. There's actually a lot of money to also be made on these products. Thanks, especially like Shark Tank.
Shark Tank, exactly.
A lot of these have made their way through Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Lori Greiner is like the queen of QVC or something. And so, which is still around. Home Shopping Network is still around.
Still
Infomercials
there.
are still around.
They're still there.
The younger generations, though, just are not watching all that. So some of these have a significant value to it. Nutrisystem.
I remember that one.
In 2017, $697 million in revenue. The Snuggie.
Oh, I own one of these.
You have a Snuggie?
I have a Snuggie. I have an Arkansas Razorback Snuggie. I could sing the praises of this thing.
Is it good?
Oh, I love the Snuggie.
Okay, I've never had one. I'm not.
Somebody
a
got
blanket
it for
guy.
me as a gift many years ago, and I absolutely do love it.
Really?
Well, it's frustrating when you're a bit chilled and you get under a blanket. If you're trying to do stuff, you're always having to get your arms out and then resituate. This takes all of the...
So it's not something you put on. You put it over you and stick your arms in it.
Yeah.
So it's open in the back.
Open in the back.
Okay.
Like a hospital gown, but a Snuggie.
Okay. Well, they made, as of in 2013, $500 million in snails. In
Snails? 500 million snails? That's what they were getting paid in? Orders.
It's just escargot. Fancy people. Yeah, one of the most successful infomercial products. But yeah, 30 million units in 2013.
I think they ended up making a double Snuggie
I think they did, yeah.
for like a couple.
Another one that you
Hang on. Time out.
Okay.
I've got a product. It's the Better Marriage Snuggie.
Just the
we
duplicate
combine the two things, so the couple can wear the Snuggie and it absorbs the smells.
Hey, that's probably a better use case scenario.
I think so.
One that I forget was a infomercial is the George Foreman grill.
The lean, mean, fat burner machine.
Yeah, I forget that it was an infomercial because it's transitioned honestly from infomercial into mainstream.
Yeah.
Like, you can get that at Walmart now.
Yeah,
I don't know if his name brand,
I think so.
but I know you
Did
can
you
get it at,
ever
like, Kohl's and
own
stuff.
one of these, or did your family own
Yeah.
one of these?
Oh yeah. I used to back in my bachelor days. First apartment, I had one of these.
I remember when we first got married, we had one of these.
Yeah.
We haven't used it since that first year, but we had one.
Yeah.
And, it was slanted. It would catch all the grease, take all the flavor out of your burger, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. P90X was an infomercial.
That was an infomercial. That is the hardest workout I've ever done.
It is tough. Yeah.
I got through the warm-up period and gave up.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, if that's the warm-up period, I'm not going to.
And there was actually the next level of that called Insanity.
That's the one I did.
Yeah, that's just dumb.
That's the one I did. And the warm-up to the workout,
Awful.
I couldn't make it.
But P90X in 2012 had $700 million in sales. Proactive was like a skin cream, $15 million annually. Pet Egg helps your feet, pedicures and stuff like that. My Pillow.
It's still around.
Still around?
Yeah.
He became famous for other reasons also.
Political. Who would have ever guessed that pillows could have got you into the political? I was saying that.
The Total Gym has racked up over $1.2 billion in sales.
Wasn't Bowflex an as seen on
think so.
infomercial thing?
I think so as well.
Do you remember Tybo?
Tybo, yeah.
I just now remember that one. That was like the punch-in,
Yeah.
and I can't remember the guy's name that did it.
So, yeah, I mean, obviously there's a lot of money to be made with infomercials as well.
There is, let's see. Oh, yeah, here it is. This is a legitimate product. The Squatty Potty.
Yes.
You remember the Squatty Potty?
I listened. One of those episodes I was telling you
Okay.
about was Squatty Potty, yeah.
$33 million in sales as of 2017. And I want to play for a little bit. This is a nearly 3-minute commercial. You guys need to watch the whole thing. I'm going to play just a bit of it because this just goes further and further off the rails here.
This is where your ice cream comes from. The creamy poop of a mystic unicorn. Totally clean, totally cool, and soft served straight from a sphincter. They're good at pooping. But you know who sucks at pooping? You do. That's because when you sit on a porcelain throne, this muscle puts a kink in the hose and stops the Ben and Jerry's from sliding out smoothly. Is that a problem? I don't know. Are hemorrhoids a problem? Because sitting at this angle can cause hemorrhoids, bloating, constipation, and a buttload of other crap. And seriously, unicorn hemorrhoids? The glitter gets everywhere.
The glitter gets everywhere, he said, when a Corn has hemorrhoids.
Those are now there is a new generation of infomercial that it is kind of emerging, and it's that.
Oh yeah,
that kind of stuff pops up in my feeds from time to time. Really creative, sarcastic, over the top, to get your attention.
And I have had some conversations with Squatty Potty fans that really believe in the product.
You know, the first time I saw it, I was like, you know, okay, I'm not going to buy that for that. That seems like a waste of money. But you know, there have been times I've adjusted my stance,
and it worked.
It works. I mean, so the science again is there. They seem like they would have been. I think they were on Shark Tank at one point.
I believe that they were.
Shark Tank again has hosted an incredible amount of those,
and a lot of people that have gone on Shark Tank that didn't get a deal still went on to sell their products and do well.
Yeah, absolutely. How about this one?
Oh yeah.
There's a new pet. Chia Pet, the pottery that grows. It's fun.
Did you ever have a chia pet?
I never did.
Spread the seeds.
Did you?
Yeah.
What kind was it?
I don't remember. I want to say it was like one of the generic animals. But, you know, they make all kinds now. I think I got a Bob Ross one as a gag gift.
I was going to say, I remember there is a Bob Ross one.
And I don't think I ever did anything with it. I think I just kept it in the box.
This is one I sent to you the other night. It is the Donald Trump chia. It is his hair. Although it doesn't really end up looking like his hair.
No.
It looks
like an afro.
Yes, that's what it ends up looking like. That's pretty funny.
Those were huge. I mean, again, you're talking when it comes to a lot of these, like they have crossed over from just a product to purchase into just the zeitgeist of culture. Like you know about these things, and you may have never ever seen one of the infomercials. You may have never owned it, but you know what a Chia Pet is. You know what a shake weight is. You know what a Snuggie is. You again may have never owned one, but you know what it is because infomercials just got their way into our culture hard. And we didn't even mention we led the show with these two clips, but the ShamWow.
Yeah,
apparently an incredible product, you know. And then OxyClean. We have OxyClean in our house right now.
Yeah, OxyClean went from being that TV product to now it's just it's mainstream.
It's like Tide or Down. Yeah. I mean, it just is a product.
It was really good.
Yeah.
How about the Comfort Wipe? The long reach Comfort Wipe.
What is do I want to know what the Comfort Wipe is?
Well, it creates a degree of separation between your hands and the toilet paper when it comes time to wipe. You know, you don't want to get anything on your hands.
That's true.
So how
aggressive are you being?
You use this tool to
what I want to know is the person who invented this. What was the situation they found themselves in? Well, that's not.
This is the.
There's so many uses for it.
After you finish wiping your butt, then you can take it to the shower and use it to scrub your back. That's what this infomercial is showing. It's the sanitary solution. And then it's got this little gripper. You just punch the button and it drops it in the toilet for you.
Oh, my goodness.
Give me the long reach Comfort Wipe.
Where would you like it?
Number 4.
You already have the marriage blanket there. You want to move it up?
Let's see. Is this more insane than the marriage blanket? It's 18 inches long. It's anatomically designed. Shoulder pain? Yeah. Let's move this to number 3.
Okay.
The Comfort Wipe is at number 3.
Well, speaking of wanting comfort, I want to talk about the portable sauna. Here, it is right here. Because you kind of have to. This is an episode you're going to have to go watch on YouTube.
You got to see it
because I've got a month that I have until this episode comes out, and surely I'll have time to edit this by then. The portable sauna, though, in case you're listening while driving or cleaning or something like that, this is a... Okay, the best thing I know to describe it is, do you know the inflatable T-Rex costumes?
That's what it is.
This is the same principle of those giant inflatable T-Rex costumes that people run around in, except it's more ridiculous. Because you can't move in this. It's a big, like, half circle that I guess you're sitting in. Did they provide the seat, or do you have to have your own seat? But your head is sticking up out of it, and you got 2 little slots for your arms. And I'm assuming this contraption attached to it is like helps keep moisture and heat inside. But you know, when I think about a sauna, I think like I want to get a good sweat going on my brow. Like, so my head sticking out kind of defeats the purpose of this sauna, but it looks incredibly ridiculous. I don't think I want to make it one of my 4 though.
As long as we're talking about that, why don't we discuss the sauna pants? You heard of the sauna pants?
Yeah, that was also one I was going to mention.
This is basically the same concept as what was it called?
The portable sauna.
They've just made this one a little more weird.
Yeah.
Because it's a pair of shorts.
Yeah, but the form factor actually looks better than this to me. This
Are you going to put these on and wear it?
I'm more likely to do that than I am to this, the portable sauna thing.
Do you remember this episode?
Vaguely. He's referencing an episode of Good Mythical Morning, but
this helps you to sweat in areas you need it most.
See, that's just it. Like that's the thing that makes it the most ridiculous is because why are you again, it's shorts. It looks like a pair of shorts. So that's the only area that you are sweating in. It's the area I do not want to sweat in at all.
It's a very uncomfortable area to be sweaty in.
It's use your imagination, if you will. We've all been there. We've all felt it.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable. Who wants that?
Also, the sauna pants need to be plugged in. It has a 5-foot cord, so you got to be within 5 feet of an outlet.
5 feet. So you're not really relaxing anywhere.
So you're probably on the floor. They come in one size. Many people report that they're an uncomfortable fit. Watch Mojo ranks it as the number 1 worst as seen on TV item ever.
I don't know. It's probably the one of the worst. I don't think it's the most ridiculous. I think there's been more ridiculous ones out there, but one I wanted to mention. Let me go back up to it real quick. Where's it at? Booty Pop.
I remember these. I asked
Pop.
my wife if she remembered them, and she did.
Did she?
Yeah.
Is this something that is wanted?
For some.
So this thing called Booty Pop is apparently, it looks like, I guess it's just underpants.
It's underpants with,
meant for ladies.
Poofy. If they want a larger derriere.
Some padding on the back.
Those who want a little extra junk in their trunk. I was listening to an episode of the Office Ladies podcast recently.
There's our Office reference for the day.
And Angela Kinsey referenced the fact that she had to wear some of those I'm just seeing stuff on his screen over here. What was I saying? Angela Kinsey, she wore some of these Booty Pop drawers on a movie. They didn't think that she had a big enough posterior.
Oh, really?
And so she had to wear those, and she said that they were fairly uncomfortable and caused you to sweat a lot.
Oh, really? I bet. Okay. Keep talking while I'm looking this up.
Okay. I would like to talk about the tub shroom. If that doesn't get you excited.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, unclogging the shower drain is a very disgusting household chore. I have a brother-in-law who will he will clean the shower drain, and take all of the hair out of it and droop it over his face and wear it as a mustache.
No,
it is one of the most disgusting
He does not
things
do that.
it is so gross. And my sister absolutely hates it.
Oh my
when he does that.
gosh.
But we'll get pictures of him with all of that. Oh,
That
it's
is-
gross, right?
Oh Lord.
So unclogging the shower drain is disgusting unless you're my brother-in-law. The tub shroom, though, is rated the best overall shower drain hair catcher. And so you just pop this little drain out, and it looks like a mushroom.
Yeah.
And it catches all the hair in it. I guess you can wash it out or clean it out. Simply remove the tub shroom, wipe away the collected hair, and put it back in. I recently bought a product similar to this that was highly rated on Amazon, and it just lays flat over the shower drain and catches the hair. And it has really done a very good job catching the hair. I prefer it, I think, to what this is.
Yeah.
But the tub shroom, I think, could be a useful product.
Useful, yeah, probably more useful because there's nothing worse than drying
I mean,
hair.
if you have to choose between the tub shroom and the sauna pants, you'd probably be happier with the tub shroom.
Absolutely. What about this one?
Has this ever happened to you? Introducing the Slob Stopper. Forget messy spills and unplanned accidents. Just slip it on and enjoy your busy lifestyle. Perfect for your commute and everyday use. Made with polyurethane.
Okay, am I watching it right here?
One of the
this is just ridiculous.
One of the hallmarks of infomercials and the Ask Tino is they will take a concept that could seem okay and just take it to the most extreme and impossible things. You want the slob stopper?
I want the slob stopper.
Where do you want it? I need to start picking some stuff.
I guess let's put this number 2.
Okay.
Slob
stopper.
It's basically a bib.
Yeah, it's a bit. Now, I mean, I've spilled stuff on myself before. I think
Would you wear that?
Like, no.
This attractive lady comes walking by. It's like she was interested in the guy until she saw him spill his drink. But then when he's wearing this trash bag over himself, the lady then walks by and sees him spill his coffee, and she's very attracted to him because he's wearing a trash bag.
But the thing about these infomercials, again, they take it to the extreme. He's not taking just a normal drink. He's starting to take a drink, and he just moves his. He just like a full inch away from his mouth and just lets it dribble down. That's the hallmark of a good. That's why these things were so entertaining, is because not because they're like, oh, that could happen to me. No, it was over the top. This is never going to happen to somebody.
Never.
But the possibility of the original idea is there, but they take it to such the extreme that it's hilarious. Oh my gosh, the slob stopper. There's one here too called the fanny bank. And I looked up on YouTube to see if there was a commercial.
No commercial.
There was
for
no
it?
commercial. So I don't think this is really an As Seen on TV thing, but it is hilarious. Like it looks
This is like a gag gift.
Yeah, this is a gag gift. It looks like a plumber's crack, and it's what you put a coin in there, and when you put a coin in, it farts at you. Yeah.
Talk about this one, because I've seen this one on a few lists. I don't remember this. This cannot be real.
This is vaguely familiar to me. The fat magnet, and apparently
that's me.
When I think if the science kind of checks out, where if you've got like a fatty dish. Now this is probably mostly for stews or stocks or stuff like that, where the fat kind of rises or it kind of slimes over. But you have this magnet that sticks in the freezer, and so the since it's frozen, it's supposed to attach itself to the fat and kind of stick to the object. It probably doesn't work. I can't imagine that it works well at all.
The way that they describe it is like, oh, it removes fat and calories and cholesterol instantly. Like you just wave this over your food and it's suddenly going to be healthier. While it might have, I'm watching a news product. So I guess you freeze it, you get it cold, and then like you said, you run it through whatever it was you were cooking, and it collects to the magnet.
Yeah. I guess so.
I wouldn't buy this product.
No. I think it's just too low of a chance that it actually works.
Yeah, I think what they end up doing here, they just scooping out the, removing the grease. That's better than using a fat magnet.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to go ahead and take this one.
Guy that eliminates all those irritating shoulder strap.
I started it too late.
Does the shoulder strap in your car cut into your shoulder? When you travel, is your shoulder strap too tight and annoying?
Yep.
Introducing the Titty Bear. That's Tiddy.
Oh, thank you for spelling it. You spelled it.
All those irritating shoulder strap problems.
What was this again?
Designed to make driving more comfortable. The Titty Bear snaps onto your shoulder strap and moves up and down to eliminate uncomfortable pressure wherever you need it.
My shoulder strap used to pull so tight.
So it looks like a little teddy bear that just clips onto your seatbelt to keep it from kind of digging into your neck.
And I guess instead of just making a piece of fabric, they had to play off of teddy bear.
They had to do it
to get the what was it again? That's titty bear. Oh, Tiddy.
Cut into your shoulder.
When
you travel, is your shoulder strap too tight and annoying? Introducing the Titty Bear. That's Tiddy.
Ah, yeah, Tiddy. Titty bear. Woo!
I'm taking that at number 3. May go up though.
How about Bottle Bright cleaning tablets?
What?
We buy these.
Do you?
Yeah. You have a travel mug, something stainless steel on the inside, get coffee stains, tea stains, cola stains, whatever. It's hard to clean in there. These Bottle Bright cleaning tablets, you can order them on Amazon. That's where we get ours from. And they are very reasonably priced, really well reviewed, like 50,000 reviews on these things. They work very, very well. Bottle Bright cleaning tablets, one of the useful pieces of knowledge in this entire episode. Do yourself a favor if you've listened this long. Order some Bottle Bright cleaning tablets.
Get some useful stuff.
You'll be happy.
All right, I've got 2 more I've got to pick. You've got 1 more.
Okay.
I don't know anything about this, but I want to play this anyway.
You want a closer look, but the naked eye can only see so much. Squinting doesn't help, and binoculars are big, bulky, and expensive. Introducing Zoomies, the compact, hands-free, high-power binoculars you wear like sunglasses.
That's what I've wanted.
Gives you instant 300% magnification that brings everything up close.
Yeah, it
Look
does.
closer. Zoomies binoculars utilize the same vision magnification technology of expensive, high-power binoculars.
It's binoculars for your face.
Yeah.
Have you ever wanted, the thing that I was missing in life, walking around, the fashion statement that I was hoping for was to strap binoculars to my face.
Strap them on there. Have you ever wanted to use binoculars? Buy binoculars.
Have you ever wanted to look inconspicuous, but yet be able to zoom in on somebody?
I like there's this one clip of a hunter. Like this man, this manly hunter who's got them hanging around his neck. And he's like, oh, he looks like he's in so much, like he's wearing 50,000 pounds around his neck. I can't do this anymore. And so he puts on these ridiculous looking things.
Motorsports. I don't know if they were suggesting you wear them while you participate in motorsports. Always wear them at home.
What's hilarious to me about this is that this video is showing that the same 300 times zoom works for the book you're reading 2 feet away from you and a rock concert on one opposite side of an arena.
If you've ever gone to your child's soccer game and thought, what the other parents around me need to see me do is wear binoculars, this is for you.
I'm going to take the zoomies at 4.
The zoomies.
The zoomies.
I'm going to go back to golf. How about the potty putter? You remember the potty putter? I ordered one of these. I gave this away a few months ago.
What? I don't know about this.
You don't know the potty putter? Hang on. I've got the potty putter. We'll pull up the potty putter. I can't believe that you don't remember. This is the perfect gift.
Oh, is this the one? This isn't for the course. This
you
is for the
probably
bathroom.
don't have enough time to practice.
Yeah, okay.
You can have more time to practice
I do
your
remember
putting
this.
with the Potty Putter, the amazing new toilet time golf game that lets you practice your putting on the potty. Your Potty Putter comes with its own putting green, made of the same professional carpet found at miniature golf courses. Now,
you can get better.
Yeah.
It's got the same professional turf that you find at many of the most prestigious mini golf courses around the world.
There's nothing that says get your golf game great than the 2 feet that you can actually putt with at a potty. where there's no obstacles or incline or anything like that. Oh my gosh. Okay, you've got your number 1 left. I've got my number 2 left. Is anything coming?
One we have not talked about is Flex Seal.
Yeah, that's a useful one.
It's become an entire line of products.
Oh yeah.
Like it originally was just this tape. Now I don't know if Flex Seal works or not.
It does. I've used it.
I have, because in the commercial, like they had their boat was cut in half and he used a strip of Flex Seal and secured his boat. I don't know if it works like that or not.
I have not tried it to that extreme, no.
But they've got all sorts of Flex Seal products now.
Yeah.
So it must have some validity.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What in the world are we... Jason's over here.
I know. This is my next one. This might be my number 2. That's a long... I don't know if that video is going to help explain it, but let's just... We're going to... Like I said, this is an episode we're flying by the seat of our pants, so, here we go. Oh, that's an 11-minute video. Hold on. I bet I can find a shorter one.
Have you wanted to watch an 11-minute video?
How does this mask do that?
Well, if you can get the idea of what doing 8 setups a second would do for your stomach, you have an idea of what Rejuvenate would do for your face. Because in essence, Rejuvenate does for the face what exercise does for the body. And the way it does that is there's a control unit.
You've got to look up a here's a picture of it.
It sends an impulse up to the
I keep hitting that one too.
You want the Rejuvenate?
Just the eye staring at you. Yes. Have you ever wanted to look like a serial killer in a hockey mask, but get prettier? This is the product for you.
Yeah, you legit. I think Rhett and Link actually did this one too. You look like Jason, and it keeps locking in on this one eye on this commercial.
I can't.
It's supposed to like send waves toward like sonic waves or something to your face to help you look younger, but you just look like a serial killer in the process. Oh my gosh. All right, what else? You put that. I had your default was number 1. I don't know if that's where you wanted it or not.
I would like to move. Wait, that's not mine. That's yours. I can't move yours.
No, you can't move mine.
Yeah, I'm going to put that number 1. It's ridiculous.
It is pretty ridiculous. I'm torn which one I want to do next.
How about the head wedgie? You seen the head wedgie?
I did see the head wedgie.
Great name.
It is a great name. The name is way better than the product. Okay, I know which one I'm going with. It was a toss up between this or Polly Pocket, or not Polly Pocket. What's it called?
Polly Pet.
Perfect Polly.
Perfect Polly.
It's just this little toy bird.
It's a fake bird.
Yeah, it's supposed to mimic what a real bird is. But I want to I want to show the TV hat.
Yes.
If you own an iPod, iPhone, or digital video player,
this is like the original Vision
TV
Pro.
hat. Private, portable, and
imagine the zoomies
provides a motion picture experience,
but even bigger.
Absolutely anywhere.
So how does this thing work?
You can wear this anywhere and nobody will know.
All right, and I'm going to take this player and slip it right in the pouch at the front of the...
Yeah, but it's not projecting to a different screen or showing a different screen. It is literally your phone 4 inches from your face.
Man, I don't know. It looks kind of weird.
Yes, it does look kind of weird.
All right, let me try. No, get the drone.
My kids would love
Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm doing there. I'm gonna move that to number 3.
The Flowbee. This was another funny product for haircutting. Fridge balls. That's what I remember. Miracle socks.
Oh, Miracle socks.
You remember those commercials?
Yeah, I remember like copper tone, or not copper tone, but copper socks. Copper.
copper pot.
Had a whole line of stuff.
Yeah.
Copper was huge in the infomercial.
You had the copper wristband that would keep you from falling.
Brett Favre was slinging copper products for a while. He was one of their spokesmen. The pocket hose, I had a pocket hose. I still have one. I still use it.
The wearable towel.
There's a lot of them. I mean, there's so many knife sets that you can get. The list goes on and on. Infomercials, man, dying art. You just don't find it anymore.
There's also the potty fisher to go with the potty putter.
There's a lot of bathroom-related infomercial products, isn't there?
The one that I was looking for, I can't find because it was one of the most ridiculous-looking products that I had seen. Oh, tater mitts. Remember tater mitts?
I do not.
This you could just like scrub the tater with your hands and it would
Does it work?
Peel the potato.
That I would be interested in. If it works.
I don't know.
Okay, you got anything else? You got any more?
There was one more I wanted to find, but I can't find it, so I'm just gonna let it go.
Okay, we're gonna bracket this thing out.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, here, am I on the right page? That's the question that we're all wanting to know, and I was not. So now I am, though. Here we go.
If you want to be the best, you have to beat the rest. This is the Best Things Bracket.
All I have to say is if you're watching this on YouTube, you were in for a treat on this one because I had no choice but to edit this one together to make it nice for you. If you're listening on audio, you may not have enjoyed this process as much as we did because we got to see all this stuff. Really, truly is ridiculous. We'll try to leave a list somewhere where you can go look these up and find the links as well, but really incredible. By the way, we didn't mention this last episode, but we've been trying to mention it when we can. We want to hear your feedback. Let us know which one of these was your favorite or the most ridiculous, or if you own any of these infomercials we've talked about, or what your favorite infomercial is. That should be a question of the week. What's your favorite or most ridiculous infomercial as seen on TV product? Let us know. Hit us up on the socials. Comment if you're watching this on YouTube. Comment below. Leave a review on the podcast apps. Hit us up on socials at Best Things Pod. Or call or text us 585-BESTIE5. That number is 585. I have it written down. 585-237-8435. We want to hear your voice. That's the chance. If you're listening right now, text us, send us a voicemail. We want to know. Okay.
Are you sure that you have yours in the order that you want them?
Let's see here. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Are you sure you have yours in the order you want?
I want to reverse number 4 and number 3.
Okay. So that means marriage blanket goes to 3.
Yeah.
And what was the other one? Did I forget?
Yes. And I've forgotten. It was the long reach comfort wipe.
Yeah, the comfort wipe. Okay. Comfort wipe and marriage blanket. All right. Let's vote. Round 1. First matchup. The Rejuvenique serial killer looking mask that's rejuvenate your face versus the Zoomies.
Both things that you strap to your face.
Industrial looking 3D glasses that you can zoom in 300 times.
I hate that this is a first round matchup.
All these are going to be good first round matchups though. Let's be honest.
They're both ridiculous.
So we're trying to find the worst, the most ridiculous.
Okay.
Was the least useful, most ridiculous. 3, 2, 1.
Zoomies.
Yeah.
And the only reason I'm doing that is because they're promoting that you wear these out and about.
Yeah.
At least the serial killer mask, you wear it in the privacy of your own home next to an outlet.
And at least that has maybe some credibility that it could actually work and help your face. This serves zero purpose. Okay, matchup number 2, the slob stopper versus the TV hat. 3, 2, 1, slob stopper. This is ridiculous.
Wear a trash bag. It'll do the same thing that a trash bag over your head will do.
You know, they have these things called bibs also, you know, or just a napkin in the shirt.
Also, don't pull your drink out. You know,
drink like a human.
Like you learned how to drink. Pretty well keep doing that and you're okay.
Okay, the Euro Club versus the Comfort Wipe. Maybe this is why you wanted me to swap, because the matchups were just great.
They were.
Euro Club versus Comfort Wipe. 3, 2, 1. Euro Club.
Once again, they are promoting that you use this in public. At least the long reach Comfort Wipe, they want you to reach around on your butt while you're in the bathroom. This one, you hide a green towel over your junk and pee into a fake golf club.
Here's the question. What do you do with the pee after you're done? Is it just hanging out in your bag the rest of the time? What if you got to go again? Do you just like tilt it over and empty it out on the green?
You water the plants with it, I guess.
You're already going over there. Why?
If you're in the bushes, just stand in the bushes. This makes it really awkward. Or you're like this guy was in the infomercial and you're standing in the fairway.
Oh my gosh.
Like it's very discreet. You know, nobody knows what you're doing. You're just checking out your club.
I got my asthma going. Okay, next round we have the titty bear.
Is that T-I-D-D-Y?
This is T-I-D-D-Y. Versus the marriage blanket. Oh my gosh, this is the most ridiculous episode. If you're still listening, thank you. Okay.
Hang on. What are we talking about again?
The worst, the most ridiculous. What makes the least?
No.
Both of these are 3, 2, 1.
The marriage blanket.
Bear. The only reason I went the bear is just because at least that's just can be used as a blanket. If nothing else, it's just a blanket. This is okay.
Let's look at it from the level of how they advertise it. So
it's a good point.
The titty bear is
how's that spelled?
T-I-D-D-Y.
Okay, thank you.
It's just gonna keep you from getting a little burn,
a little chafe. Yeah.
The blanket purports to improve your marriage. Like the marriage is on the rocks.
Yeah, you convinced me. That's it.
Get this, it'll save it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Okay. Zoomies versus the slob stopper.
Oh my gosh.
3, 2, 1. Slob
Zoomies.
stopper. Okay. Zoomies 1 to 10. 3.
We're the most.
10 is the no. Let's go backwards. On usefulness 1 to 10.
Okay.
This episode is so backwards. I love it. Okay. Zoomies 3, 2, 1.
4.
3. Slob stopper 3, 2, 1.
1.
2. Okay. Slob stopper. I changed my mind halfway through. Okay. Euro Club versus the marriage blanket. 3.
There's
2,
no loser here.
There isn't.
I mean, except for the person who bought this.
3. And that's the thing. They had enough money to make these commercials and products. 3, 2, 1. Euro Club. I think I know where we're going here.
Yeah.
Slob Stopper versus Euro Club. 3, 2, 1.
It's the Euro Club. Yeah.
Congratulations. Oh my gosh.
I don't know. And the sincerity with which the older lady who is doing the info, which is also kind of awkward.
Why is it
just everything about that
oh man
is uncomfortable.
I haven't laughed that hard in a minute. Okay, we've got to figure out somehow
if they'd exist, how
It
to
may be
order
the
one.
best thing today, but is it the best thing of all time? It's time for the best thing battle.
Okay, somehow HBO Max has lasted 2 weeks. Sorry, Max, just Max, no HBO. So we have Max, the app, versus the Euro Club,
which is currently unavailable on Amazon.
Come on.
It has 70 reviews.
Are you serious?
It gets a 4.0 rating. Look
out of 5 stars?
Look at the picture. Look at how uncomfortable he is, and then look at the two guys in the background.
Guys, I'm just gonna hold on. I just gotta make this putt.
Like, this guy looks like he just got caught using it. That's an actual photo. That one's not staged.
Oh my goodness.
And it has a real club on the end of it. So if you needed to make a specific shot while you have urine in the handle, it could slosh out on you.
An awkward shot. It just goes everywhere. Like this is a classic 90s Jim Carrey movie.
Look at the way she is adoringly looking at her husband as he holds up his handle full of pee.
You know, we made the Flamin' Hot movie. This is the movie I want to see. This is the movie I want to see. Starring Jim Carrey and Steve Carell. Like, this is what I want. The story of how this came to be. Or Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly. Like,
this is a Shark Tank product.
Yes. On SNL. Okay. Max versus the Euro Club. I don't know how. I don't know. But we have to do it. It's our job. 3, 2, 1, Euro Club.
Okay.
I'm going Euro Club just because the joy it's brought us today. You know?
I got nothing. I can't argue with it. There's no rhyme nor reason to this.
There's nothing. Congratulations, Euro Club. We get to talk about you one more week.
And that alone is reason enough for it to win.
That's true. It gives us one more opportunity. In a week or two from now when we get to record again, it'll give us an opportunity, you know. Oh, Aaron, good pick. Good pick.
I felt like this one had potential.
If nobody can suffer through the entire episode listening or watching it, at least it's going to help us on the socials.
Yeah, clips. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters anymore. Okay. You got anything else?
Nope. But after drinking a couple of waters and some soda, I need a Euro Club. If I had one.
If you had one, you'd be using it right now.
Use it right now.
We need to make that for podcasters. You know, just take this mic and mic stand. Okay. All right. That's it for the best things. I'm Craig.
Yeah, I'm Aaron.
We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thanks for listening to the Best Things Podcast. If you liked today's episode, subscribe and leave us a review wherever you're listening now. And remember, connect with us on the socials at Best Things Pod, and you may hear your take on an upcoming episode.